everybody. I'm gonna give everybody a little time to get on. I hopped on a little early so that we could get all of the technical difficulties out of the way. I can make sure that y'all hear my sound, because I don't want to talk too loud. There's an echo in this room. I get it in where I can. So we're gonna see. Today has definitely been a day with some things happening out of the ordinary. So we're gonna be patient with this feed and we'll get through it. Anybody that gets to successfully communicate through this video, that's gonna be great. Anybody that is not able to, it just wasn't for you in the now, okay? Now, what I'm gonna be doing for those of you who have just arrived is, first of all, doing a mic check. Can you hear me clearly? Hey, Sarah. Hey, Alexis. Hello, Cosmic Onion. Okay, so awesome. That's perfect. I'm glad that you can hear me. I need y'all to keep tabs on who's next, because the order that I see is Sarah, Alexis, and then Cosmic Onion. But y'all just tell me who's next, okay? And I got you, Sarah. I'm gonna do yours first. I don't expect you to be really typing too much. Gotta be safe. No operating heavy machinery. Right. Now, this is how these videos work. For those of you who are not used to the way that these videos work, I am going to be reading for everyone in the chat, okay, until I can't anymore, until my energy says stop. However, I am taking general donations via the link in the description box or the link in the banner. And if you can't figure out how to donate, then it's okay, because those are the only links I have. And the Zelle, if you use Zelle, it's the Eccentric Services Gmail that's in the description box as well. And I'm gonna be repeating that throughout this video for people, the donation information, okay? I am not answering specific questions. I'm giving you general messages. Right now, I'm inside of a huge life shift, and I'm trying to, give y'all something in the middle of all of the craziness, right? So that I don't completely disappear. All right, Sarah, here we go. We're gonna start off with Sarah in the now. I promise you, I sound like I'm trying to get ready to do a guided meditation or something. It's hilarious. Oh, this is funny. All right, in the now. Sarah, spirit for her highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. I had to get a cappuccino this morning because I needed to, really be ready for y'all and not be all tired and jacked up, I had one of my friends, his abuela came to me, when we were doing an energy exchange, and she's like, keep you a shot of coffee, just a little shot, like in a shot glass. Like when you get ready to do your readings, it was this little tip from her. I thought it was awesome. Um, but yeah, coffee does help me. It it makes things quicker for me mentally. Hey, love. I am. I'm doing good, love. I hope you're doing good too. All right, Sarah. These are your messages, and if you want a reading, y'all say so in the comments, and just tell me who's next. All right. So you've got the Lovers and the Knight of Swords, and remember, I don't remember what I told you last time, so don't expect me to remember. um, but Grand Rise, love. Sarah, for you in the now, you've definitely got some. I'm not laughing at you. I promise I'm not. You got some baby making vibes going on here. Tell me why that sacral chakra is popping, and then you got the sun card. And then you got the Lovers. Who is trying to get you pregnant? Somebody trying to get you pregnant. Air sign person. Oh my God, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy. To the lesser degree, it could be a Leo, but Gemini coming up twice. Oh my goodness. Like that's all I see right here. You know what I'm saying? And then what's so funny is I hear it's a gamble. It's a gamble. You know what I mean? It's not that it's a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Just to know that there's a risk that is being taken. So what's going to happen is that risk that you take with this person is going to send you on a path that you can't just turn around and be like, oh, I didn't want all of this, let me go back. It ain't going to be no going back. You're going to have to make the best of it moving forward. But it doesn't mean it has to be a bad thing, okay? It doesn't have to be a bad thing. With everything you do, there's stuff that you don't know about, stuff that comes up. And you just simply have to have a strong enough desire, know what you're trying to manifest, and as long as that base manifestation is happening, you're going to have to deal with this and that and this and that, okay? Because the sacral chakra is popping. I just heard somebody say, is there any news yet, or did you get the news yet? You waiting on some information about something? Also, with the sacral chakra and the sun card, that has to do with taking a risk when it comes to money too. Maybe you're going to get guidance from an air sign about a venture or something that has to do with money. You see this pot. Where is it? Yes, right here. To me, the first thing that I thought was honey pot when I saw that. So that may mean something for you too. You got a lot going on with, creation energy, babies, honey pot, money, two people coming together to make something happen, and kind of like a you and me against the world, because you know that you're going to be expected to go through some things to get whatever your goal is, right? But yeah, that's what that looks like for you, Sarah, in the now. To me, it looks all good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for letting me read you in the now, Sarah. Who's next, you guys? Libra love. I see you. Quantum star Sophia. We got a name I can't pronounce, but forgive me, I think it's Murat. We got Beth. Somebody just hollered at you next. Alexis, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What you talking about? Beth, Jason is next. I didn't even see Jason. There were some people before you even got on, Beth. I remember Alexis, and then there was Cosmic something is after Alexis. I'm dealing with limited resources right now. Like, I can't be carrying so much stuff around. So that's why I don't have pen and paper, and I rely on you guys to say who's next in the chat. Okay. Hey, Letitia. All right. Da, da, da. Let me get back to where Alexis, I'm reading for you in the now, okay? And then Cosmic Onion, there you are. Cosmic Onion after Alexis, you guys, remember that. And then the new people that came after them, y'all can figure it out. Alexis in the now for her highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. Alexis might be a tomboy or was a tomboy when she was younger. Or just have a lot of masculine tendencies or qualities that express themselves easily. That's coming up. You know, it could be something as simple as you're a freaking sports fanatic or you want to drive race cars, you know, something that's not the societal norm. I'm almost done pulling your cards, love. The energy today is quite interesting as well, I must say. Alrighty. Today is my day. My soul planet is the sun. Oh dear. Well, maybe that's why they brought that up. That's something that, you know, you'll be able to find tools to work on to help you express the feminine energy better. I have that issue too, you know, always being forced to be in a position where I'm handling more than I should. So it's easy to express the boss lady, the masculine side of me. Interesting. It's affecting your love life. I think it's interesting because, you know, we're in a Mercury Retrograde right now, Alexis, and it's in Libra, so there's a lot of microscopic examination of relationships right now. And you got the Two of Cups that I like you, you like me, we feel the same way about each other's situation. You got the Two of Cups here, right? And you may be dealing with a fire sign, and we're dealing with a knight here. Okay, so it's a fire sign. Hey, Sean. It's a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person that you may be dealing with, or you may be just be dealing with that energy. Leo coming out twice. But yeah, it's a situation of, you know, okay, who's wearing the pants? Okay, well, if you need this, then you're gonna have to allow that type situation. She said, I don't talk to anyone. Well, you got somebody coming then. If it's not actively happening in your life, somebody's going to come into your life that's a soulmate situation that is going to cause you to, and this may be the help. Remember when I said there's tools that you're gonna use to help you with the feminine energy expression? this may be the person that does that. You may finally run into a person that kind of allows you to be feminine, because you may deal with people who don't allow that because they are codependent, and you just always have to like be the rock or whatever the case may be. But with this Knight of Wands, that person may trigger you and have you examine yourself in ways that you did not before. You see what I mean? You got the door to romance. So whether you wanted to be in a relationship or not, again, with this card, the divine is setting you up. There's nothing you can do about it. And then last but not least, you got the all tied up. This is definitely a karmic situation for your highest good in order to help you grow and you learn how to not only nurture yourself, but nurture others. And again, this soulmate situation is going to be like a mirror. It's going to be like, it's going to make you aware of yourself in a way that you have never been aware of yourself. And you're going to understand anything all the way up to this point with relationships. You're going to understand some things differently than you did before. With this all tied up card, there's going to be those moments where you're like, ugh, do I want this? And then, you know, yeah, I want this. And then, you know, back and forth. And then is there something wrong with me, or is there something wrong with that person? Or am I doing too much? Like, it's going to be a lot of that. And then once you get through all of that, then you can, the little vine thing is going to come loose and you'll be free. But this person is definitely there to make you uncomfortable, not on purpose in a rude way consciously, but their very presence and the way that they are is going to literally trigger you. Their energy is going to trigger you and cause you to have this transformation that you need to have. If you want change in your life, this is so funny. They are like getting on your case. I'm so sorry, dear. If you want change in your life, you got to try something different. You see what I mean? With different people, places, and things. Like, because you may have thought you were doing something by trying something different, but you were just kind of trying to do it in a safe way. They need you to get wild. Okay. Oh, well, maybe after all of these retrogrades, because Pluto's leading the way, and then toward the end of the month, or really the third week of the month, Mercury's going to go direct, and maybe all the healing and things that you've been doing, you'll be able to see them externally. And that may be why you're attracting this beautiful soul connection to further that healing. Because during these retrogrades, what we did was we chose a path that we wanted to be on. And as these planets go direct, it's going to reinforce that path for you, okay? Now, unfortunately, I'm not able to read so much of the comments because it's tiny and I'm shooting from my phone. But I do appreciate you letting me read for you, love. There's a lot. So, like, y'all do me a favor and type in caps and try not to type so much at once. Woo. I almost sneezed. All right, Cosmic Onion, you will be next after our commercial break. For those of you who have just joined me, my name is Josie. Welcome to my channel. The way this video is working is I am doing readings for everyone in the chat, but I am also asking for donations. I'm in a life transition right now, seriously. So they help. You can donate via the description box, right? Or the link in the banner of this channel. And if you have Zelle, It's the same email address that's in the description box, okay? So we are going to move forward, and I'm gonna clear some of this energy for Cosmic Onion. That is so cute. I love these usernames. Because it helps you it helps you stay detached, you know, when you don't know so much. You know what I'm saying? Hey, love. Ooh, Jaden's in the chat, you guys. This is how he prefers to talk to me. I don't need you to write the letter back no more, Jaden. The address done changed. Your dad will explain it to you when I explain it to him. Just know that you can still hit me up on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, email, and you can still stalk the comments of my YouTube. Totally, Jaden. I used your language of letting go deck in my last set of readings. I like that deck. All right, bear with me, Cosmic Onion. I'm clearing the energy here. Literally, do you pronounce that just went? Like, for real, like, that's awesome. Oh man, Jaden, I need some money energy. You gotta send me some money mojo, man, so I can keep paying y'all allowance. How about that? All right, Cosmic Onion in and out for our highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. The law of oneness, right? First of all, I'm gonna need y'all to not do the Mercury Retrograde thing on me right now. Cosmic Onion, I hope you have time, but I gotta pause your reading because I got messages for everybody in general coming through. Oh my gosh. Hey Mo, love you boo. Okay, I'm pulling cards for Cosmic Onion, and all of a sudden I get a transmission talking about, you know, this message is for everybody, just in general, and I'm like, wait. And I had only pulled one card when that happened, so Cosmic Onion, this is for everybody, and I stopped. Oh my God. I just turned it over. Now I see why they said they just interrupted. You know how, like, if you're watching TV or something and there's this emergency broadcast system that comes through? That's literally how it happened. And I put the cards down and I said, okay, we're not reading for Cosmic Onion right now. We about to do some channeling for the collective. I'm like, okay, we're doing that, but I forgot I left that card laying right there. Okay, so check this out. This is the card that I had already pulled by the time they came in talking about some. This message is for everybody. I was like, what? Okay, so the collective, these are collective messages. Y'all forgive me. These are collective messages in the now that's happening. Cosmic Onion is right after this. We got the storm warning card, you guys. Okay? And thanks for letting us know when Mercury goes direct, love. So I'm going to expand with some cards and channeling on what it is that the divine is trying to tell us about this storm warning, apparently. That was so important that they disrupted the whole Cosmic Onion moment we were having. Right? So what's going on with this, Spirit? What are the messages for the storm warning in the now, for the collective in the now? I hear fight or flight, okay? Fight or flight or Zen, which one you gonna be? Are you gonna be that Zen warrior? Are you gonna be Neo in the Matrix? Or are you gonna be one of these little ants fighting each other? Like, where do you wanna be when this storm hits? Do you wanna be aware of the storm, or do you wanna be aware of only your tiny little existence? You know, so they're really saying, look, some people are not even gonna know that this big thing is happening because they're gonna be too wrapped up in the Five of Wands energy, fighting with their neighbor, fighting with this or whatever. Like, it's gonna be on a smaller level when this bigger thing is happening and they can't even see what's going on because they're gonna be wrapped up in people drama. And then some people, because of their expanded awareness, because they are grounded, they're gonna know that all of that little drama and stuff, they can't even pay attention to. You're gonna have to be really, really selective about what you give your attention to, because this big thing is gonna be very present. It's either going to be matter of fact, or it's gonna be the elephant in the room that you're choosing to ignore. Okay, now we got the Strength card, naturally because of this storm. Oh my gosh, we got the Eight of Swords because of this storm. We got mass confusion, okay, with the Seven of Cups, mass confusion. And then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? Here's the deal, you guys. This storm is coming quick, fast, and in a hurry. It's gonna cause a lot of mass hysteria and confusion, okay? And you're going to need to call on Spirit for your strength in the middle of all of this. And this is what you need to aspire to be, the Nine of Pentacles, chilling, okay? Because look at this. Look at these three over here, something coming in out of nowhere. There's a storm coming in out of nowhere. When I say storm, it could be anything. It could be political, it could be world climate stuff. It could be anything on a collective scale that happens that causes people to be all over the place. A whole bunch of smoke and mirrors, misinformation is coming out of nowhere. And you need to be over here. Choose which side, because it's coming, and it's coming in fast. So if I'm giving you this message today, it's like somebody having a baby any day now. Do you see what I mean? Like, they're due any day now. So this can happen any day now. Okay? So if you're wanting to know how to prepare, aspire to be the Nine of Pentacles and the Strength card. Aspire to be okay, sustainable, in whatever way that means for you, because not everybody's a prepper. Get your spirit right so you can be aware of what's going on and know what moves to make, because other people are going to be losing their shit, period. And again, I think it's because these planets are about to go direct, and all the stuff that was happening behind the scenes and on the inside is about to show up, manifest in the physical world, okay? And not everybody's ready for that, because some people chose to ignore stuff when it was behind the scenes, and some people chose past, like they chose to stay comfortable instead of changing their life like they should have. So stuff is really about to blow up, okay? What is it? If it looks like a duck, it might not quack like a duck. Ask questions. You might have some barking ducks, okay? Ask questions, okay? Hey, Tiff. Use y'all discernment. Stay connected with Source. Me, any other readers out there, we're just like the television news people, okay? You gotta use your intuition in order to receive intuitive messages. You know what's best for you, because not everybody got the same role in this play. Okay? That is the message though. And it may resonate with some of you because you've already had dreams or feelings that something was coming and you couldn't understand what it was. Okay? I really feel like it's going to be something that has to do with weather or climate that displaces a lot of people, but that's just my opinion. Mixed with a 5% political uproar over something that people want to fight about. And I think it's all connected, honestly. Yeah. So let's get back to Cosmic Onion. We're going to go back to Cosmic Onion's reading. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. I'm sure it was helpful for a lot of people. I don't even know how to retitle this video. I think that it's just good enough. Whoever saw this video, you'll either share it or tell somebody about it, because I'm not going to sit here and try to figure out what to title this video because I have a collective message in it. You see what I mean? Okay. There we go. Cosmic Onion in the now, Spirit. Cosmic Onion in the now. That just sounds awesome. Oh man. Cosmic Onion in the now. Excuse me. Cosmic Onion, I'm getting blue shoes. First of all, that's like what's standing out is blue shoes. Blue shoes. That may be significant. So just pay attention to any shoes that are predominantly blue, okay? There's something significant about blue shoes. All right, we are starting with your oracle. If you're thinking about walking away from a person, place, or thing, yeah, it may sting, but you do need to go. You can no longer help that situation or that person. They don't want it for themselves as much as you want it for them. Or the system that you're having to walk away from is just not going to change, okay? So I feel like you were already knowing you needed to detach, but you just need that motivation. And you probably just don't even know what's next after you do walk away. So it's one of those things where security is at play as well. You've got the Hanged Man, okay, I really don't have any footing, I'm just kind of here, don't really know what's next type situation, right? But the Hanged Man also asks you to have faith in the unseen. And then you've got the King of Swords. Again, this is wisdom from a lesson. The King of Swords has learned from whatever situation or person experience, and that sword is wisdom. So even though you may not know exactly where you're going next or what you're doing, or you may not feel secure because it's just an idea maybe, just know that with your faith and with your wisdom, that is enough. You have enough in order to make this move. Do you see what I mean? And what they're saying is this can't even happen for you. Healing this can't happen until the move is already made. Okay, so there is a very urgent need to separate from a situation or a person. And look at this. The number 9 is a number of ending cycles, is a number of completion, right? Because the 10 is, it reduces to a number 1. That's a new beginning. The 9 is the ending, and it's a completion. And then you've got 27 over here, which equates to 9 as well. So you definitely have some cycles ending. And with that too, it may deal with relationships, and then it may have a spiritual motivation to ending this cycle so that you can move forward spiritually, okay? because that 2 is relationships and the 7 is spirituality. And then all together you got a couple of 9s here, so you're ending a cycle. There's damn sure gonna be a transformation. You see that butterfly? Okay. So honestly, this may look intimidating, but it's nothing. A lot of your work is gonna be done when you walk away. Period. When you detach. And you have the sword to cut whatever you need to cut. You have it. Whether it's documentation, words that you say, some kind of communication, you have whatever tool you need to cut it. Okay? But yeah, your message was pretty cut and dry. Cosmic on you, that's awesome. But power to you on that. Thank you, love. She said, I think I'm next. Letitia said she thinks she's next. Anybody want to argue? Thanks for letting me read you, Cosmic Onion. We all agree that Letitia next. I don't need y'all fighting in the chat. Ooh, I knew I was gonna need this fan. Look, Sean says, no argument. Okay, there we know who the referee is. Oh man. And thank you for typing in all caps, you guys. I appreciate it. What you talking about? Some me? Letitia was here before you. I know that. I heard you. Why you being messy though? See, I'm gonna be closer to you. I'm gonna figure out a way. Ooh, my ears was ringing. I apparently you can't threaten Tiff, cause spirit will send a frequency through your ears. All I said was I was gonna be closer to her. Shame. Oh man. All right, Letitia, we finna pull your cards. We pulling cards for Letitia in the now, y'all. That's what we doing. I want everybody to do me a favor. And I want you to sing the happy birthday song either in your head or out loud. Just sing it one time and sing it like if you're singing it to somebody that you absolutely adore. Just do that for me. It's a frequency thing. I'm about to lose my hearing over here. We need to smooth this out. I'm gonna get you, girl. Yes, I did, Nancy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so Letitia, darling. I feel like I'm in, first of all, I ain't never been to New York, but I feel like I'm in New York, like somewhere like where we live in like those brownstones, not even a brownstone, it just looks, those the way the houses are, and I'm a neighbor and I'm telling you like somebody's business. Why you got me like with whole scenes, Letitia? What's going on? Like, did I tell you about blah, blah, blah? You know, like if somebody's trying to talk to you before somebody else comes out of the house and then they get all quiet and act like they weren't talking. What is that? I'm like, that's interesting. Can we get cards in the now for Letitia for her highest good and the highest good of everyone involved? Bam, both of them just flipped over on me. Interesting. All right. I'm almost done. Oh, Lord. Letitia, you got some Mercury Retrograde stuff coming up. You know what to do with it. You know, use your discernment. Because Mercury is just trying to make sure you, like, check in, make sure whether you've learned the lesson or not. Oh yeah, I'm at one of my friend's house. Somebody. Yeah, somebody will let you know, like, when you're next, love. So, Letitia, you've got something going on when it comes to contracts. When I look at these two together, my first question is either there's a lease being signed or there's a lease that's up for question. There's some kind of contract when it comes to, what do you call it? Real estate or rental or something like that. I really don't think it's a vehicle, okay? But it could be. But it's up for question because, and you may be saving for a house, honestly, with the 7 of Pentacles, but it's up for question. This contract, whether you want to sign it or not, and the timing, and if you have enough of a down payment, or if your finances are straight enough for the underwriters, like there's something when it comes to money or material that you're wanting. You see what I mean? This contract, and it's very interesting because things may not be as they appear. You know, like in the car mirror, it says it's closer or further away or whatever. It's not that something's not right. It's just that you need to pay attention to something because you may miss out on an opportunity where you can actually get more than what you're getting, okay? Are you following me, love? Because it's one of those things where, okay, and I'm gonna explain this because I've never had to explain this way with the 6 of Cups. With the 6 of Cups, right? What's happening with this 6 of Cups is something that you thought you weren't gonna do. Maybe you got denied before or whatever. I have no idea, but something from the past is coming back around, and it's not a negative thing, it's a good thing, okay? Your seeds have been well planted. And I feel like that you got the number 8 here with the 3 and the 5. That 3 is talking about community, okay? And then that 5 is talking about sudden change and freedom. So I feel like you have a contract coming to you that you actually want, okay? And it has something to do with something that didn't work out in the past that's coming back around. Okay? Your seeds are planted. The investment they said the investment is right. Your guides are cryptic AF, first of all. Second of all, there is something that is a surprise. You have a surprise coming that I can't even tell you. That's why I'm so restricted. It's good though. Finances are good for whatever it is you're trying to do, okay? And it doesn't mean that, oh, you look at your bank account and then you look at the numbers and you say, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this. There's other resources somewhere that you have access to that you're about to find out. There's something going on that's not normal, that's gonna get you what you want, okay? But that's what I got for you, darling. You ain't finna be having to work like you've been working, I can tell you that. Your energy gonna be different. It's not gonna be going into a lot of what you're currently doing anymore. Like, it's gonna be hard work for what you want. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are Letitia's messages in the now, loves. I'm getting my shuffle on. Getting my shuffle on, yeah. And for all of you who sang the happy birthday song, thank you. I can hear now. Blessings on blessings. You know, my son was in his chat, but I don't know if his battery got low or what. Immunity is achieved. Something, something, something. I caught somebody. Man, y'all, I've been having ascension symptoms with my eyes. I've been seeing things happen twice right before me, so it makes me nervous when I'm driving. All right, who was after Letitia? Somebody let me know. 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 Do, 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 do. Today is definitely like an underwater feeling. Jason and Beth. Okay. So, Jason, is Jason here? Because I keep missing Jason. Like, I think I saw Jason. Give me a hey if you're here, Jason. Wow, driving, that's why. Yeah, it's tough sometimes. You just gotta let us know who you're after. Like, the people in the chat are creating the line and saying who's next, love, that's all. Beth is here, but Jason's not here, because somebody keeps mentioning Jason, but I'm not seeing the actual Jason. So it may be different from the username or something like that. I'm not sure what's happening with that. But Beth, I see Beth, so I'm gonna take Beth, and if Jason pops up, he'll be after Beth. So Beth, in the now. Let's do this. Beth, clear concise messages, Spirit. Clear concise messages in the now. Yeah, just let LA Cruz know when they're next, please. Ooh. All right, let's. Thank you. Get some air in between these cards. Is there somebody walking behind? I bet she don't know she was in a YouTube video. Oh, that's funny. Okay, I got one more card for you, Beth. Hold on. Y'all better watch what y'all be doing. You never know when you're part of the YouTube video. Okay. All right, Beth. I don't even know how to act. Okay. You got Death and you got the Magician. Do you know that though they're literally like brothers? The first thing that I thought was, what is she doing or about to do? Because it's big, and it doesn't always mean that, oh, in the material world, you're gonna like do something outward where everybody can see it. It could be within you having a huge transformation. Like, these two cards, Beth, what they tell me is that you're literally going to have this moment where things are just not going to be the same. And I feel like it's you doing it. You're like, screw this. I'm about to start acting brand new. Um, I'm about to change my life because I now know that I have the tools to do it. And I'm about to start using these tools. They were dusty, they were in the garage, you weren't using them. One day you got up and you was like, I'm finna use all these tools. I'm finna do the most. Okay? Oh man. Beth finna be real brand new. Bam. And this is why this happened on purpose. This contract and this financial constraints, this happened to push you literally. I don't know what M. Night Shyamalan's story is. I have no idea. But go look up how M. Night Shyamalan got their break or his break or whatever. Because it seems like one of those situations where you fail so many times or you've been in this situation so many times and you're tired of it and you're literally like making a change. And you didn't make the changes before because you didn't know that you were the magician. You didn't know you had these tools, but now you know you have the tools. And this is the last time, this is your energy saying, this is the last time that I'm gonna be here. You about to do some, I don't know what her name is. It may not be exactly like that, but you know how when people be like, I was living in my car and then I had to do something and I did it and now I'm here. Because people think that when folks are rich or when they make it big that they grew up in suburbia having Starbucks in their high school. No. But whatever it is that you're trying to do, honey, do it. Use your tools. Be that magician. You see what I mean? It's so funny because people could not recognize because you didn't recognize. Now that you recognize, they gonna recognize. Karmic. That 13, karmic. It wasn't time before for this. It wasn't time before. Now it's time. This is harmony after disharmony. Okay? You got this going on in your home situation. If you were concerned about any steps that you were taking because you needed your home situation to be stable, you don't have to worry about that. That's what they just said. Okay? You will be provided for. Okay? Believe in your manifestation abilities, capabilities. Okay? All right. And again, don't think of everything having to come through money. There are resources and abundance coming from all kinds of people, places, and things. So do it. Just wait until the end of October before you sign that whatever contracts you gotta sign. Talk about it, look at it, take a tour, whatever you gotta do. And wait until the end of October. Make sure you have a full understanding and you're thorough. That's all. You can still do this even with retrograde energies. You just don't actually sign and move forward until after it goes direct. Mercury. So I would wait until the end, like literally the last week, if you can't wait any longer, the last week of October. Okay? But yeah, that was Beth, you guys. So who's next? Sure. No problem, love. Thank you, love. So Tiff, you're next then. That would make you next then, right? I guess the commercial can go here. If you're trying to do a general donation, you can find the links in the description box, or the banner of this channel. And if you're doing Zelle, it's the same email that's in the description box. Because I'm just reading for everybody in the chat, so it doesn't matter who donates. Alrighty. Sean, I believe alright, Tiff. It looks like I'm gonna be reading for you. No, if she said it, then Sean would be. Sean, I am after you. Sean, are you next? Somebody give me a hey. I might be delayed over here with the chat feed. Give me a hug if you got your forgive us. I gotta do something to this hair. I gotta do something to it. Like all the birds and nest on my head. I am going to eat. Ever since I've gotten my B12 levels up, I've been eating more than I usually do. B12 is important, way more important than people think. I be learning them lessons. What am I missing? We're stuck on, I'm literally, if y'all are wondering why I'm pausing, it's because I'm stuck on Tiffany's comment. I don't see anything, but y'all gotta have grace with this Mercury Retrograde. You gotta have grace, so I'm just waiting. Yeah, but who is next? Whoever knows that they're next, or who knows who's next, say. Okay, Sean, we're gonna read for Sean in the now. Sean in the now. I'm gonna need Sean to not precede me. All I heard was white unicorn, like really loud, really quickly, like white unicorn. A white unicorn, okay? Let's get these cards, Sean. How about that? Oh man. I feel like I could be at an elementary school library reading a book to some kids. That's the vibe right now. Sean, and then now first high school of everyone involved. Oh. Sean, you're dealing with an energy. Hello. Sean, you're dealing with an energy that Sean is making me work, you guys. I'm sitting here like, I was about to say one thing, and I had to, when I pulled the next card, I had to say, it's the same thing, but I have to say it differently. Sean, you're dealing with an energy where you have to go back and look at something from a different perspective. Because you may be looking at a situation from a Five of Swords perspective, like if it's not fair, or if there's some kind of defeat, right? But the Judgment card is here saying, look back at that. Look at it, like again, because there's something that you're missing. Look, Sean, this could have been really innocent. You know, it could have been a text message. It could have been anything. The way somebody said something, or the fact that it was a typo or certain words were left out, it could have easily, like, okay, you know how like somebody, you'd be like, hey, are you going to the movies tonight? Right? And you're excited and you're asking them, and they respond, I'm not going. But they're excited in everything, okay? 2, the autocorrect put not. They responded, I'm going, but they don't know that that happened. So they're excited and you're excited, but there's a miscommunication. So then you don't go because you got the text that said that they're not going. They show up and you're not there. And then you're upset because you think they lied or just threw you off to the side like you weren't important and just changed plans and didn't tell you or whatever. There's some kind of discrepancy somewhere. You see what I mean? Take that example and kind of place it where it belongs, right? I like this for you though. You've got the door to value, right? Now, by itself, this particular card is talking about valuing yourself and knowing your value, because you have to start there first, valuing yourself and knowing your value. And this also includes not taking things personal, okay, and not putting so much weight on what people may think about you or what they say about you or how they act toward you in certain situations, because a lot of times it's not even about you, it's something they got going on with themselves, right? So when you take this daughter value and then you couple it with the root chakra here, that tells me that this is a separate situation than the other stuff I'm talking about, but you've got some stability coming your way. You've got an opportunity for stability. This may be a new job. It could be even a business of some sort, to where you're gonna be more stable. It can even be a resource. Y'all gotta like really start to expand your mind and know that it is possible that that car you're manifesting can be given to you without you having to pay for it. You see, people get pissed off and divorced and all kinds of stuff, and they be just doing the most. They will sell you their car for $1. You know, unfortunately, somebody's misfortune can be your blessing. And a lot of people don't realize how manifestation works. It's not, oh, give me $5,000 because that's how much this item costs. It's no, I want this item. I don't care how the universe brings it to me. This is the item I want. Just period. Do you see what I mean? So that'll open you up to more possibilities of getting what it is you want. But there's some stability coming your way, love. So I think that that's delicious. Okay. Yes, you got the number 8 and 4. I swear you're getting a job or you're starting a business of some sort. Okay. But yeah, those are the messages I have for Sean. Now, Tiffany is after Sean. That's what I remember. That's what I'm recalling, Tiffany being after Sean. Ooh. Whoa, I dropped down all the way to like 1 viewer. Something's going on with the feed, you guys. Whoa. Are we having a retrograde moment? Oh my goodness. Oh. Tiffany, let me know that you're here, love. Man, I feel it in my fingertips. I'm gonna stop messing with you, Tiff. You got me over here twitching. Then LA cruise. All right. But if Tiff ain't here, I'm gonna, because the feed is being funny, you guys. Yeah, I'll take LA Cruz if Tiff doesn't answer. See, because Tiff and Felicia are both out of the country, so sometimes they internet be trip. Stop it! Stop it! Sean said there are at least 6 of us, but I only see 4. And Felicia already told y'all her internet was sketchy. Okay, I got that 5. Tiff, you here? I'm gonna, I'm clearing these cards right now. There she is. Perfect. Tiff. I'm doing Tiffany's messages now. I don't know what Tiffany been doing. But I had energy shooting out my fingers. I was like, I don't need this in my life right now. Tiffany, you need to mop your floors with some salt water. All right. Here we go. All right, come on, Josie. We got this. Stay grounded. Fifth dimensional terror. I see, feel, and hear my grounding in the now. There are no mistakes, Tiffany. They're just lessons. And we know that you ain't always in the mood to go to school. Did you hear me tell you you need to mop your floor with some salt water? I'm talking to you, Tiff. All right. I'm making sure, because this chat making me nervous with these technical difficulties. I'm almost done. I'm getting your other 2 cards, you know, for video's sake. Your hands are on fire. Well, I'm glad my hands ain't on fire. Jeez, because I felt energy shooting out my fingertips and I was like, no, not today. We're not gonna do this today. You've got the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, my first question that comes up is, what are you trying to move? You're trying to move something. Something needs to move from one place to another. I don't feel like it's you. I feel like you're trying to, and you need money to do this. I don't know what you're trying to ship, move, what, but it requires money. Okay? To the lesser degree, you might, first of all, to the lesser degree, you might be trying to move a person. And it costs money to move a person from one place to another. Okay? You got the Angel of Strength, because somebody getting on your nerves. Okay? I said that, they said that we know you ain't always in the mood to go to school. But just remember that mistakes are lessons. Okay? You've got the Angel of Strength, right? Because of whatever this situation is, would you try to move something and needed money to move it? Yeah. And then you've got the Door to Spirit. So the way that this is going to happen for you is through, number 1, understanding that you've got, I was looking at the wrong cards because I was like, I know I seen them 5s. You got 2 5s here. 2 of them, okay? So you've got the 32, which is a 5, and then you've got the 5 over here, right? Now, with the Angel of Strength, this is a 5 by itself, saying that as long as you stand your ground and stay grounded, it's kind of like getting out of the way because you know at like in your solar plexus you can feel something coming and you're gonna get out of the way, right? That's what that angel of strength is about, having the strength to not be in the way and be getting like doing stuff, right? But this door to spirit is saying this is why you're having to have strength and get out of the way, because whatever is happening is not going to happen in a practical, I knew this was going to happen way because I planned it. It's going to happen more in the number 5 fashion, Uranus, out of nowhere. When you thought wasn't nothing going to happen and you thought that, you know, you were defeated, bam, out of nowhere. It's like this bird just busted this door open. You know, and you might have even went and tried to do something else or change what you were doing, and then you got to go back to the original thing because you had you know, because you have a choice. You can stand in your strength and just know that it's going to happen, right? Or you can try to go and do something different, and then this bird busts through the door on you and have to turn around and go back to the original thing that you were going to do because you were in the way, right? So it's saying that spirit is definitely going to handle this for you if you allow it, right? And there's 2 people. So it looks like what's going to happen is, in order for you to get this done, you're going to partner with somebody to get it done. So that person may show up out of nowhere, or in passing you may be having a conversation and someone says, oh, I know somebody that can help you with that, or they give you information on how to get it done, even with the resources that you have. Just, you know what I mean? But it is gonna get done. Okay? You don't have to worry about whether or not it's gonna get done, because I feel like you're gonna have a moment where you think it's not. But it will. It just may not be when or how you want it. That's all. So that was your message tip. You and your old sparkling hands. You better use them sparkling hands on yourself. Just do some Reiki. Just lay hands on yourself. Oh man. Talking about some sparkle. Oh my gosh. Okay, so LA something. I think it's LA something. I need to know who's after LA cruise, because I'm going to have to wrap this sucker up soon. I can take 2 more people, but that's about it, man. I got to deal with some visa stuff because they changed it. They changed how you apply for the Ghana visa, so I got to help a friend with that, because I need to see what this application look like now. All right. LA cruise, LA cruise. Glow sticks. I believe LA cruise is next, and then you. So, how do you say it? Era? I don't know. But LA cruise. And then just went, because I know I didn't read for you. Okay, just went is the last person I'm reading for. LA Cruise, you're up right now. LA Cruise in the now, spirit. LA Cruise in the now. LA Cruise in the now. LA Cruise in the. Why do I have this rave energy? LA Cruise. Okay, I know not everybody knows what a Barbie doll smells like. But I'm smelling that smell, like a Barbie doll smell. I don't know what's up with Lake Cruise, but I smell the Barbie doll. Very interesting. Alrighty. It's like that. I don't know what chemical they put in the plastic rubber stuff that they make Barbie dolls out of, but it has a distinct smell to it. You know, I wonder, like, yeah, that Mattel plastic smell. The thing is, now it makes you wonder how it affected you smelling Barbie dolls as a child. Like if you played with dolls, what's in there? Oh man. Alrighty. Oh. I didn't expect this card to come out for anybody. But this is good. Alright. So you're dealing with indecision, LA Cruz, right? So there's a decision that needs to be made, yeah? Right? But you're not going to be sitting there trying to make that decision any longer because you're going to be forced to make it. Because you got the storm warning card. Your time is up. And you may not be making the decision because you don't have enough information to move forward. Like there's no information. You don't want to make a decision out of just nothing, right? But because of this storm warning, you're just going to have to pick left or right. And what you need to understand is each way is just a path. See, you got to let go of the destination. There's a million ways to do one thing, so it doesn't matter which way you pick. It's still going to get done. But this storm warning that's coming is going to make you like put some fire into your butt to get it done. Because whatever it is that you're doing, it's a brand new beginning. Okay? It's a brand new beginning. It's that footwork that you put in, like when you get a new job or you start a business. It's that having to introduce yourself, having to network, having to learn new software, having to learn, you know, where the water cooler is or whatever the case may be. This is a brand new beginning, okay? You see what I mean? And then what is hilarious about this whole thing, not laughing at you, laughing at the situation, is whenever I see the Three of Wands, you've already stepped into it and don't even realize it. So you've got to catch up with, like your body is idle, something's idle in your life, something's happening. So it's kind of like you got to keep up with the energy. And you know what? That happens when spirit is trying to like force your new beginning, but you're not ready, like mentally ready. You're like in a comfort zone somewhere. You're like, no, I don't believe this. No, this is not happening right now. No. But you're in it, man. You can't get out of it. It's happening. So you better consciously choose to participate. Because if you don't, it's literally like when someone tries to drive the car in neutral. You're not going to get anywhere fast. You literally have to choose to put it either in reverse or drive. Okay? That's when you're going to actually get the power of the engine and be going, right? You know, it's so funny because after the storm, the sun will shine again. Right? I literally feel like it's like in the movies where you know the storm is coming. You know the storm is coming. You got a deadline. You got to make a decision, and you're waiting all the way until like damn near the deadline to make the decision. And then the storm comes, and you're like, oh, in slow motion, you're running tomorrow. Oh shit! So you still get kind of like the debris, even though you don't get the whole storm. You know what I'm saying? You'll be okay. Couple of scratches, throw a Band-Aid on it and keep going though. Keep going. down whatever path you have to run. Okay? It'll be okay. But yeah, those are your messages. I don't feel like this is a horrible tower like situation at all. Spirit's just trying to get you to move into your new beginning, love. You got power. You have power. You literally have the stick of power in your hand. This is why we be telling people, you know, sometimes people want a car that's a stick shift. It's a manual drive. I want that car, blah, blah, blah. They're not thinking about how they have to learn how to drive it because it's not automatic. They just want the car and then they get it and then they're sitting there like, oh my God, I don't know how to drive this thing. So then you have to kind of figure it out because you done already bought the car. That's the kind of situation. I can't make this up. But yeah, thanks for letting me read you LA Cruise. I forgot already. Who's after LA Cruise? Oh man. Hey love. I'm doing general messages and I don't believe that I'm gonna be able to read for you. Because you are not part of, I've got 2 more people. Okay, and how do you spell it? Am I saying your name correctly? Ira? I do have another live that I'm doing this evening, but the messages are general love. Because I just want to make sure I'm saying it right. Ira. It's a nice name. But yeah, I will be back at 7 p.m. today for those people who didn't get a reading from me. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Alrighty. Era. I'm gonna, for their highest good and the highest good of everyone involved in and out, Era. I may have to ask you if you're male or female, Era. You know, dealing with so many people, you just never know, and then with the screen names and stuff. And then the tiny pictures. In the now, spirit. I feel fall. Autumn is upon us. I can feel it. I feel that energy. Awesome. Awesome. Era is a female in the now. Clear, concise messages. I want 2 more. Era, do you do divination? Are you psychic? Do you have abilities? Do you use them? Whether privately or publicly? What's going on with you? I'm like, hold up. I suspect. What? I see. It's raining. Talking about some what? Hey love, how are you? Awesome. Yeah, because the way I was, girl, the way that I was shuffling these cards, I said, I don't shuffle like this. Hold up, this is different. I said, what? Let me ask. if she's into this stuff, does it? Because the way that these cards was flipping in my hands, I said, this is not me. What's going on? All right. So, how do I explain this? All right, Ira. Here we go. We got the Tower and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is causing the Tower moment. The Queen of Wands is saying, do you know who I am? Do you know what I'm capable of? The Queen of Wands is responding to a threat, okay? the Queen of Wands is literally responding, not reacting. Because let's say you have a superpower, right? Let's say that you are able to be like, what's the god that Zeus, throw lightning bolts. Well, once you throw the lightning bolt, you don't know how much damage it's going to cause. You don't really know. Its energy is going to do what it does, right? But, okay, Felicia, I got you. It's one of those things where, Ira, you're being tested. You got the man holding the heart. Okay, why do I want to slap somebody? Oh my gosh. You're literally going through some kind of enlightening moment here. But I feel like you're the facilitator of it. Because this person, whoever you may or may not be dealing with, because this could be anybody. They're not tough. Okay, let me tell you something about your energy and what it's doing right now. I'm inside and there's this whirlpool, like this vortex, this funnel, and it's spinning clockwise. It is making me difficult to read what's happening here. You see what I mean? I'm sitting here like, look, I'm trying not to pay so much attention to the energy and trying to deliver the message, because it's a lot. Anyway, I feel like you're having to literally flex on somebody in some kind of way, and it could be a spiritual flex situation. This person may not even be near you. So maybe this person is intrusive with their energy or threatening you in some kind of way or whatever, and you're having to literally like put them in their place. Because something is not right with this person. You see what I mean? And I'm sitting here like I have this attitude toward this person, like, That's why I said, with the Queen of Wands, I feel like the Queen of Wands is having to facilitate an enlightening experience for this man holding the heart. And this man holding the heart may be far away from the Queen of Wands or communicating via internet or something like that, right? That's why I said it can be anybody, because maybe this man holding the heart is more than one person. But somebody is trying you and you're having to show them who you are, but in a magic type way. You may have a whole stalker. Wow. Somebody is trying to do something to you. And you're gonna have to do what you need to do to shut that shit down. You should not be able to feel the world turning. You should not have that awareness. You see what I mean? That can be quite uncomfortable. Because most people, don't feel the world turning. Something's not right here. It's wobbly. It's like this person's trying to have your mind. Do you see? But they don't know who you are. They don't know what you're capable of. And it's multiple people, because I'm seeing somebody like, the phone company, the cell phone company. Look, you just gonna have to get that wand and start swinging on people. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Just shut them all down, because they done got you messed up, because it's too much. I don't know if you're just generally a nice person and people doormat you. I don't know if you got Pisces energy or what, but you're gonna have to start swinging this. It's like it's you against the world, literally. You gonna be causing a lot of tower moments with people. Because they were taking too much, they're trying to be too attached, and they're trying to get over on you. They want to literally take your flower, and you're like, no, you can't have my flower, what's wrong with you? That's where I draw the line. I'm sorry, I couldn't do, I feel weird about that whole reading, but hopefully you understood, and thank you for letting me attempt to read you. That was, your energy is interesting. I'm like, I'm good. I'm like, I need to get out this vortex. But thank you so much, love. Sierra, and then who? Leisha. Is Leisha next, you guys? Let me know. Cause I know Just Went is last. But I believe Leisha's next. I definitely want to get her anyway because of her time zone. Want to fit her in because I know she ain't gonna get to 7-1 unless she can't sleep. Cause spirit. Thanks, love. Let's get in Leisha business, spirit. What we gonna do with her? Alright. And Alicia. Alicia, for our highest good night, give everyone about, peanut butter cookies. I ain't had a peanut butter cookie in a long time. Interesting. That's what came up. That's the first thing that came up was peanut butter cookies, Felicia. Peanut butter cookies. Let's oh yeah, I'm doing some Qigong after this. You got the 9 of Cups, and then you've got the 9 of Pentacles. I don't know how, that's a lot of contentment. I'm like, I'm content financially and emotionally. I hear the words, I thought so, or that's what I thought. It's like a mic drop moment, Felicia. I don't know what's about to happen for you, but something you said or did that other people probably didn't believe in or whatever, like you're getting your props. You got the 5th chakra, right? The throat chakra, and then you got patience. But this is past tense energy. There was something that you were patient with. Play with me. Look, you told somebody something. They didn't believe you, or they chose to do something different, blah, blah, blah. You're having a whole I told you so moment, but it's not one of those things where you're going to tell that person, oh, I told you so. It's more so they slept on you, and now they're having to come back around. this is that classic face crack of somebody being rude to you, but they don't know you're the boss. Shame. And you were patient. You let them act how they was going to act, and you let them, be who they were, because you knew that they were going to find out, that you knew that they were going to have a face crack moment. But yeah. Now you have to decide how you want to, like, if you want to continue to have patience after that moment and have grace. Like, do you have any grace left over for this person? Let me go check in the back. I might have some in the inventory. Let me go see. You just wait right here, and they'll be waiting for like days. Oh, mind your words, love. Mind your words very carefully, even when you're right. That was what they wanted to end with. Hey, it's a happy energy. But it's also one of those things where it's a process. That is the process, and you gotta kind of respect the process. And know that it all happened for a reason, and it was for your highest good as well that it happened that way. Interesting. They said don't curse the process. Wow. You definitely have a wish being granted, Felicia. All right. Let's move along to who is it? Just went. That's my last one. Just went. Because just went has been typing in all caps, so I know who they are. All right. Get this energy cleared. I usually go about an hour and 20 minutes, so that's why I knew when to stop here. So we're gonna do just Went's energy. Woo! All right. Well, I want to thank all of you, though, before I start with just Went. I want to thank all of you for being here, watching, sharing, subscribing, liking. This video does have a collective message in it in the very beginning, after the first reading, I believe. So if you want to share it for that, timestamp in the comments if you want, for that collective message. And again, donations are welcome at any time from anybody. The links are in the description box and in the banner of this channel. Just Went in the now for the highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. I love the term soul shine. I love it. That's awesome. This is the second time during this reading, during me reading, that I've done that, because I felt something that wasn't there. So if I did it earlier, I didn't really say anything about it, but I think that means something. So just keep note, because there's nothing there. Just Went in the now. For their highest and the highest good of everyone involved. But why? Okay. I am getting like all kinds of lubrication. Like at first I saw like a water slide, and then it was like a mechanical situation, and then there was lubrication. I don't know if something, a vehicle, some mechanic, the work you do is mechanics, or you do work at a water park or something. There's some kind of, there's lubrication that's industrial, not like personal for your body, but it's industrial lubrication that's coming up, okay? Interesting. All right. We got the Sun, and then we've got the Six of Pentacles. Woo! That's a good thing. What I found interesting is that you got 3 of these cards, okay? So you've got attachment, yeah. You've got the World, and then you've got strategy, okay? So here's the deal, love just went. This is your reading. You've got to detach from something, but you can't just detach from it any kind of way. You want to be diplomatic about it in order to secure your future elsewhere, right? You may need assistance finding your happiness. And I don't mean that in a way where your happiness is not within you at all times. It's a figure of speech in this situation. You may need assistance finding your happiness, meaning, like, let's say it would make you happy to move to another state or another city. You would need financial assistance. It could be a loan or something like that. Like if you were to take the leap and plan accordingly, by the end of October, you would be able to take action, and any loans or any resources that you need would be there. You see? And it'll be Scorpio season 2, which rules loans and debt and other people's money. Like you would get all, like right now, if you were to ask for stuff, yeah, you might get some little here and there or whatever, but if you wait until the end of October, you get a lot more, right? Because people will have the money to be able to help you. People will have the money to donate or give. Then, you know, they'll have it. More people will have it. And it's literally like you have this whole, even though you may not have done a physical campaign or whatever, but it's like there's this campaign in your life that says Road to Happiness, you know? It's like a dang political campaign. It's like somebody's trying to make you president, but it's about your road to happiness. It's super cool. I feel like you want to travel, okay? And you can't because of whatever you're attached to. It could be your home, it could be a person, and you just wish that you could, you had enough to be stable and travel at the same time. And you're needing to come up with a strategy, and this could be fundraising for something, right? For a trip or whatever. Come up with a strategy and try it, okay? It will go in your favor. You can have this as long as you make the proper sacrifices in the proper areas. Because a lot of times when we want stuff, we're afraid to let things go in order to get it. So decide what it is that you're willing to sacrifice. Exactly. So decide, because as soon as you sacrifice those things, as soon as you get rid of these attachments to whatever, and it could be the smallest thing, it doesn't have to be obvious. That's why you need the strategy, because you need to know what it is that you're needing to let go of, because there's some things you shouldn't let go of. It wouldn't be smart. So sit down and think about what it is you want, right? and then think about what it is that you can do without at the same time. Like write it or something and look at it. Listen to yourself talk about it so that you can hear and make corrections. That's what this time is for. With this retrograde, you can really get a good plan down. And don't think about how much stuff costs or how it's going to happen. Just what do I want and what can I live without? And that's it. Like, and then get your plan together. And then by the end of the month, start gathering resources for it. It doesn't always have to be money. People be having to hook up, you know. You can get it fitted wherever it needs to fit, you know. But yeah, those are your messages, love. Thank you so much, and good luck on your travels or whatever move you're trying to make, love. I believe that you got it in the bag. Yes, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging there with me with my crazy life. And stay tuned, because I got some surprises coming up for you. I will put the link for the Telegram group in the community tab. Always check the community tab of this channel for links and the latest, okay? But have a beautiful day, loves, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.